Hello and welcome to the Advent of Indies for December 22nd. Today's studio is Vlambeer. Vlambeer is a two-man indie studio from the Netherlands, best known for Super Crate Box, Radical Fishing and Gun Gods. I briefly met at least one of Vlambeer at PAX East. Interesting chap. Got to try out his Super Crate Box, which is infuriatingly hard. That is free to play on Steam, so that's worth a look. The pre-game today, as you can see, is Dear Santa, and this game throws you straight into the action without any title sequence whatsoever. So that's why there's no preamble, and I'm just getting straight into it here. It is apparently a co-op twin stick shooter. Where it is co-op, I could not say. That doesn't. Perhaps if I have a second controller plugged in, it automatically makes it co-op. But for the moment, it's just me doing this. The premium game today is Serious Sam: The Random Encounter, which is an explosively chaotic JRPG. I've heard of the game, but I've not had a chance to look at it before. Again, I'm aware that's available on Steam. Couldn't tell you the price offhand. I don't think it's much, bearing in mind there's also a Steam sale on at the moment, so chances are it's even less than it normally would be. A JRPG is a bit of a departure from the usual Serious Sam thing, which is normally just crazy over-the-top FPS action. So the idea of making it into an RPG is interesting, to say the least. And I'm going down here. No, get off me! Christmas over. There seems to be very little to this other than play Santa, shoot elves. I'm not complaining too much. I really like twin stick shooters. They're all much of a muchness, and honestly this is no real exception, but it's mildly entertaining. Mines, I don't know what they do. Are they they may be the persistent presence. Get off me! Rapid fire! Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So yeah, not a terrific amount of this. Two types of enemies, normal ones and slightly tougher ones. Ooh, and green ones that appear to shoot at me. Three types of enemies then. And power-ups that do all the usual things. Multi-shots, mines, rapid fire. If you played any twin stick shooter before, you know what this game's about. It's not particularly different. And it's just score the highest you possibly can. Oh no! Obviously, being festive themed, there's very little information on this game. I couldn't tell you if this was made for the Advent of Indies. There's a good chance it may have been, which would explain why it's so minimalist. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Thought occurs that with this sort of thing where it's an arcadey kind of title, high scoreboards would always be a nice addition, which clearly in the absence of any menu there's definitely not going to be any of that. As we've seen before in co-op, I cannot do co-op. So that's just a feature of the game I'm just completely unable to demonstrate. I suspect it may have been very similar to co-op, in which the game is the same as one player but there are two of us, you know. It would make surviving a little bit more viable, but if you're good enough, you can take them down. Whoa! Oh, that's a new one. There are trains or buses or whatever that is. There are a lot of those. A popular bus route right across the North Pole. Who knew? Get off me! Oh, that's kind of a nice twist actually. That even if the enemy gets to you, you can, if you react fast enough, get away. Just by wiggling the stick left and right a couple of times. And if you don't react fast enough, that's it. Christmas over. Nobody's getting any presents. It's a neat little title, I'm enjoying this. It's not as horrifying as Super Crate Box. Super Crate Box was notable for being really brutally hard. And we're not talking Super Hexagon hard, we're talking worse. It is also notable for, I think, probably being the only truly free title on Steam. There are lots of free-to-play titles, but they're all microtransaction based. Assuming Super Crate Box wasn't changed dramatically since I played it, and well, maybe it has, maybe they've added microtransactions, but I haven't heard that they had. As far as I'm aware, it's genuinely just a game that's totally and completely free to play. Download the game and start playing it. How Valve allow that to happen when it's costing them money for bandwidth and such, and he gets free promotion out of it, I don't know. Sounds like a pretty good deal on the whole. A game that was made available for free in the first place, put through a major distribution channel. Seems pretty good. It's not even keeping my high scores, which is you make a note of your own high score. It'd be nice if you could just remember that. Like I say, very, very minimalist. A lot of basic features that would have been nice to be implemented, but I suspect this has been put together on such a time scale as to make them more or less unfeasible. Which is a shame, but for a free game that they made for the purposes of making a free game for you, can't complain too heavily. And like I say, it's still entertaining. I'm still enjoying this. It's still the same thing, but I'm still getting a kick out of it. I don't know what I'm scoring, I don't know what my high score is. I don't much care. I'm Santa and I'm shooting elves, damn it. Is that not what we all want out of life? To be Santa and to shoot elves? I think it is. Don't pretend it isn't. Christmas lights? What do the Christmas lights do? That's... the bus got me. Christmas bus.
Christmas lights.
I still can't figure out what the lights do. It doesn't seem to do anything noteworthy.
Rapid fire.
I like the power-up stack. That way you can just go crazy with all the power-ups. Oh, am I wearing the lights on my back or something? What do they do? It doesn't tell me. Or particularly make it clear. Oh well. It does not matter. I think you've probably seen as much of this game as you're ever going to. All I can do now is sit and keep shooting elves. I hope you like shooting elves. Come on. That's it, Christmas over. So yeah, that's a very entertaining little title. It's totally free to play over on adventofIndies.com today, so you can go download that. Then I'll tell you what, let us stop the recording there, but I'm going to go over to adventofIndies.com now and have a look to see how much the game is. It is traditionally £4 in the Steam sale. Up until the 5th of January, it is 99 pence. 99 pence! As part of the Serious Sam Complete Pack, which is every Serious Sam game ever made, $17.49. But if this is all you're looking for, 99 pence. That's nothing. That's genuinely nothing at all. And the trailer's looking kind of cool. It's actually genuinely does look like a completely silly, over-the-top Serious Sam thing, but applied to a sort of almost old-school Final Fantasy format. That looks really cool. I might have to buy that myself. But of course, there's the daily competition, which means there are 10 copies up for grabs, as there always are. So feel free to go and enter your email address and be entered in to win one of those copies. So that is the 22nd of December. I shall be back with the final game, I think. I'm not 100% on how this thing's running, but I'm fairly certain tomorrow's the last game. So I shall see you then with one final developer. I hope it's going to be something big and truly special. If it's not, fair enough, but I hope it is. Alright, I'll see you later.
Yeah!